Good afternoon here. Valerie Milano, the senior editor of the Hollywood Times and with Aspiring Magazine. I'm here in Palm Springs at the film festival, and I'm so happy to have our guest here today talking about her film. So I'm going to have her introduce herself. Thank you again for joining us.
Hello, thank you very much. My name is Judith Colell. I'm the director of Frontera or Frontier. That is the translation to English. And it's a film that it's now in Palm Spring Film Festival. I'm in Barcelona at the moment because we just had the premiere a few weeks ago and it's Christmas and well, it's sometimes difficult to travel. But I've been in Palm Springs 15 years ago with another film and I love the festival and I love the city.
Well, we will miss you here, Judith, but maybe we can meet at a future date. At least we got each other virtually. Thank
Yes, of
you.
course. No,
Okay.
thanks to you. Thanks to you.
So congratulations on your film being in the festival. Frontera is inspired by true events during World War II. What was the moment when you knew this story needed to be told now and through cinema?
I thought that the story is it's something that we didn't know here in Spain a lot. Here in Spain, we had the dictatorship, the fascism in the country, and we didn't know this story. I've been all my life spending my summer time in the Pyrenees, and they crossed through the Pyrenees, that are the mountains between France and Spain. And I didn't know anything about this story. And I thought it's very, very important to remember the past, to not repeat the same mistakes in the present, and to understand better our present. And also, I thought that it's a film that have a dialogue with the present, also with so many people crossing borders, crossing frontiers, escaping from war, escaping from hunger, escaping from horror and from death, and they have the three kind of people that they receive them: the ones who want to help them, the ones who want to condemn them, the ones to send them away, and the ones who looks to the other side and says, okay, I cannot do anything, I'm not going to do nothing to these people, but I don't know how to help. And this is the village of the film. They have these three kind of people receiving these refugees from escaping from the Nazis and from death. And then I thought, 2 years ago, when they proposed me to explain this story, I thought that this is a story that needs to be told.
Okay, thank you. Although the film is set in 1943, its themes of borders, refugees, and moral responsibility feel strikingly current. How
Mhm.
conscious were you of making Frontera resonate with today's audiences?
No, yes, for me it was very important because I like very much the social films. I like the films that make me think, the films that make me discuss after the films that make me take conscious of what is happening today. And I think this happened 80 years ago, and now it's still happening, this kind of things. People are escaping from horror. So I think it was completely necessary to talk about the present through this film, because in 1943 people were escaping, but also before and before and before. Always we have been, some of us, all of us in some way, we have been refugees sometimes. We have been escaping from hunger. We have been escaping for a lot of things. All of us have been having wars in our countries, and all of us have been refugees sometimes. So I think that the film makes us to take conscious of what is to escape from horror, and that these people is not escaping because they want to live better. No, they are escaping because they don't have another chance. They only can escape from their countries. So I thought this is a good opportunity to talking about this very close past, to talk about the present.
The Rather than focusing on grand heroes, you center the story on ordinary people
Mhm.
forced to make extraordinary choices. The performances feel restrained, yet deeply emotional. How did you guide your actors to convey fear, compassion, and resistance without overstating any one emotion?
We have been working a lot. We have been doing a lot of rehearsals. And I always say I'm also teaching at the university. I teach direction, film direction. And I always say to my students that you need to work with actors, that they have to be very good actors and actresses, but also they have to be very intelligent. And they have to be people who wants to discuss everything with you and to say this I like, this I don't like, and why are we doing this or this or this. Maybe sometimes it's exhausting during the rehearsals, but at the same time we make a very good connection with all the actors and actresses of the film. They are splendid, magnificent actors and actresses, but at the same time they were very actors and actresses who were discussing with me all the time during the rehearsals, and we were both constructing the film. I mean, there was a script, there was a very good script, and we were working with the script, but we were changing things all the time. And we had the screenwriters with us also, and we were all discussing this. So I had very clear that I don't want to go to the melodrama very, very deep. And I like very much. Yes, sorry. I don't listen to you.
No, you're fine. You go right ahead.
Okay. Okay. I didn't want to make. I like very much the melodramas, but I didn't want to do this film a melodrama. I wanted to that they act very restrained, very small, to show that they have also. We had a terrible civil war here in Spain in the between 36 and 39, 1936 and 1939. So they were people who are full of of deep pain in their bodies. There is a lot of fear, a lot of not confidence in the others. You don't know never when the other will accuse you from something. So they have a lot of problems, and we wanted to work with this a lot also. They are trying to help, but they are having a lot of problems also because they came from a war, and they are having a war in the other side of the frontier. So they don't know what to do. It's what and there are different options of confronting this, and this is something that I like very much. But we have been rehearsing for almost 2 months, and we have been trying to understand everything that happened in the film.
Thank you for that, Judith. The landscape and the border itself feel like characters in the film. Can you talk about how you used your visuals along with silence and sound to heighten tension and intimacy?
Yes, for me, the mountains had to be one character more, because this fear, this threat that you can see in the village, it came also from the mountains, these big mountains where you don't see the landscape, you don't see the horizon, never. And you are there with these big mountains that you don't know what are inside the forest. What is inside the forest? If there is people who will kill you, if there is what is there. So this is something that was very, very important for me to make it happen in this place, essentially in this place of the Pyrenees, where these mountains are so high, and also to play the mountain as one character more. Then we have been. I used to work with. In my previous films are more films of characters, more author films, more art house films, more small films, not so big, not with Nazis and cars and people running. But and I always work with the close-ups. I always work with the close-ups that I've been using in all my films, using the face of the characters as a landscape. In these films, in this film, I needed to use also the landscape itself. So I've been working also with the close-ups, trying to find the soul of the characters through their eyes, trying to find the in the faces this this landscape. The faces were the landscape of the interior of the characters, but also the mountains. And the mountains, I wanted to shoot it with a very, very high, very big shots showing the immensity of these mountains. So for me, was very important to work with these two influences in the visuals of the film. And also we have been working with the production designer, with she made a very, very good job, and also the wardrobe department, and also the DOP. We have been working a lot with a lot of references from other films, from paintings also, and also from the space itself, from the landscapes and from the mountains. And we have been working a lot on how we can recreate it to make it real.
Nice. Good job. Thank you. So
Thank you.
finally, for the Hollywood Times readers and the Palm Springs audiences, what do you hope that the viewers will carry with them after the credits roll on Frontera?
What I hope that we understand that we are very powerful, that this is a film that calls to action also, that the people is very, very powerful, that we have the power of decide what we want to do with our life, what we want to do with our world, what we want to do with our planet, what we want to do with the people who have to escape, and also to make to talk about what happened in the darkest hour, the darkest time of our history, at least in Europe, that was during the Second World War. And this was because some decisions that some governments decide to take. And I think this film have to make us. I would like to that make us to make to take consciousness of that the people who cross the borders, that people who escapes from hunger and from wars, they are not our enemies, and that we need to help them as as far as we can.
Yeah, good for that. Thank you so much. So, again, how can our readers and our viewers find out more about your film, more about you, social media or website or what?
Social media, I have Instagram, Judith Colell. I think it's Judith Colell it's with an H.
Okay.
And I don't have a website. I'm so sorry. It's a disaster. My agent will kill me someday. No,
Yeah.
but with Instagram essentially, and also they can follow me. I would like very much, and they will see all the films that I'm preparing now. Other films, I'm doing an animation for next year, and also a film about yes, also another film from the 1940s, and so I'm working in a lot of projects. So I hope that you will like it also, and I can go to Palm Springs to present it.
Will you please keep us posted on everything that you're doing, Judith? We are the HollywoodTimes.today and HollywoodTimes.net, as well as AspiringMagazine.com. And we also have our YouTube channel, which is the Hollywood Times Official,
Uh,
and cannot wait to hopefully meet you one day in person. So
yes,
keep
I
up the
hope so
good
also.
work. Yes.
Thank you very much. Thank
Okay.
you.
Thank you for the interview. Have a great rest of
Thank you
your
very
day.
much. I
Bye-bye.
will follow you also.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Thank